Hey everyone, Emerald Tricksha here, Emerald, and today we're going to be doing a video on a different gacha this time around, Genshin Impact now. Is much different than the Grand Crosses have been making. So far Grand Cross hasn't had anything new outside the new LR that's been announced, but we don't know who it is yet. I'll make a video on that when JP gets the dev notes, but for now we're going to be doing something a bit different. Genshin Impact has dropped a developer's discussion, and I think I wanted to make a video on this specifically because I think Genshin Impact, as of right now in this version, has been kind of mid. Nothing bad, right? Obviously, the story and music are good, but I feel like compared to what we've gotten beforehand with other versions, hasn't been all that great. I think the swing feature wasn't truly utilized enough. I think it's also kind of iffy in some places where it feels either too cramped or it feels way too open. It's kind of weird. I think the overall map is just kind of bland, nothing like really cool, and it's a lot of waiting in more times than not. And it just doesn't feel all that great, like fleshed out, I think. And the events and banners have been very lackluster. The banners especially. I feel so bad for Linny, but it's just what it is. So I'm curious to see what they said here. I have barely read anything. I've only read like the first snippet of like the first paragraph. You'll see. I'll scroll down here. I've only read this part. Well, I guess we'll just get right into it. So, dear travelers, the newest developer discussion has arrived. We'd like to share more about the optimizations that will be released soon, as well as some plans that are already in the works. The developers will continue to take into account all your comments and look forward to continue interacting with you. That's all I've read. So, here we go. I'll actually zoom this up a little bit. So, my voice crack. So, developer discussion. Adventure encounters available. We're working on one-click expeditions. So, okay, well, we already know what one thing is. Alright. With the release of new areas, the amount of available content also gradually increases. In order to give everyone more options for playable content and playtime preserving the game's original game and rewards, developers will make long-term adjustments and optimizations to various gameplay. In the upcoming version, travelers will be able to enjoy new content regarding daily commission rewards. Okay. Oof. This can mean one of two things. Either they're updating the daily commission rewards, which I doubt, or they're adding something on top of it which works in tandem with daily commission rewards. That's probably what that is. Alright, let's see. Starting from version 4.1, after travelers complete a quest, participate in the event, area exploration. Does that mean like expedition or like literally just explore it? And collect materials, travelers will earn encounter points. These points can be exchanged for the same rewards as from daily commissions. Okay, wait. That's a bit confusing to me in my head. Okay, we'll keep reading. Once travelers reach adventure rate 35 or complete Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 3, encounter points can be exchanged for rewards. So it's not even something that you can do. This isn't like the very end. It's the very end of Inazuma. Wow, okay. The claim attempts and reward cap for encounter points and daily commissions are shared, and daily claiming attempts can be mixed and matched. Wait, okay, I think I get it. So if you don't want to do the daily commissions, you can instead do the adventure encounters. What? I mean, okay, I think the biggest problem with daily commissions is just that they were so spread out and they took a lot of your time. That was the problem I had, right? So with this just gives you another option. But based on what I'm saying, it's complete a quest, participate in an event. So already these two are kind of like, so we're gonna mark those two off, right? Because it's like maybe when a new like event like story comes out, maybe get sure, I guess, but we're gonna cross those off. Carry out exploration, which you explore the map, but if you already explored the map, you cross that off. So it's only collect materials. You get encounter points. I'll have to see how they add this in, but so far it doesn't sound all that great, right? Especially since it's shared with daily commission, right? The problem with daily commission is that they just took you a while because they were so spread out, and some of them took ages because some of them had cutscenes. You had to like go to other places. It was not fun, right? So I guess, but with this, it's kind of like you're still doing other things, just not as much, I guess. I don't know. I also don't like that they separated two. Like, I don't really understand why you separated two in the first place. You might as well just take daily commissions and replace them with encounter points. Okay, I'm gonna say something. So what I think it should have done is do exactly what Star Rail did. So if you don't know how Star Rail works, basically it has the same thing, right? There's only one daily mission though, and everything else is based on go do this specific event, like specific thing, like do Stagnant Shadow or do like the Calyx, which is like the game's versions of the Star Rail's version of the ley lines, right? Do all that, right, and then you'll get the points, right? And like that's how it is. So you don't have to like balance the two out, right? This just seems kind of weird, if you ask me. I will say it seems much easier to get the reward, so you don't have to go talk to Catherine. Maybe not. I don't know. Based on what I've seen here, there's 4. So maybe you might still have to talk to Catherine if that's the case. Then I really don't get the point of this, but sure. Following the release of Adventure Encounters, developers will continue to monitor users' review. Okay, when creating new content, developers will continue to pay attention to travelers' gaming experience with content from previous versions. We have found that some travelers have encountered difficulties upon their arrival in Teyvat or encounter obstructions at certain points. We hope to make the experience smoother with some optimizations so you can level up the game faster and easier. Let me just remain in version 4.1. Okay, so this is what this is. Okay, so I think the biggest thing is, well, for me, honestly, I just want them to just make it easier, like work on new characters. That's it. That's all I want, right? That book event they had at the very beginning of version 4.0 was really good. Like, this is what every character needs, or like these are like all the new stuff in the areas. Get this, have that be permanent without the rewards, and it's so much better. Okay. Optimization of initial experience. Oh, initial, so the new players. Do you think this is prepping for anniversary? This is why, because they know that they might get a lot of people for anniversary, even though it's shit. Alright. Adventure Rank Ascension Reminder. When some travelers first enter Teyvat, they may not notice the Adventure Rank Ascension quest, which prevents them from continuing to level up. In later versions, travelers adventure. Okay, so again, this doesn't matter. If you're new, it matters. It's very nice, but if you're not new, this is bad to you. I'm doing all this stuff doesn't matter, right? Adventure Rank Ascension Challenge Stage Adjustments. Considering that travelers spend a long time in the challenge stage, it's 2 times to retrench challenge. Okay, so it's easier. This is new travelers won't constant strong opponents. You might not be able to. Okay, so they have removed strong opponents. Once characters, weapons, artifacts have been suspicious, upgrade the travelers will be able to complete challenges. Okay. Adjust the rewards and conditions for unlocking in battle. They're buffing the rewards for in battle. I can also see this is like different. The adventure rank requirements were low for 2016. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I saw this, like 20 is pretty high. I don't know, 16 is nice. I would prefer 13, 12, but that works too. Allowing travelers to begin the quest and receive the rewards earlier. Weapon essential materials and other resources have been added to the thing, and as we hope to meet the needs of all players in OSH and better help them. I mean, this is nice, not enough. And again, this is only for the new players. If you're old, this doesn't matter to you. If you're a veteran, this doesn't matter to you. So I guess it's fine. Thoughts in the future. In addition to the content that will be released in version 1.1, we will continue to optimize your gaming experience in future versions. Adjustments are already being made to systems and pages most commonly used by travelers. Here you'll find the answers. Okay, so one of the things is one-click expeditions. When will those be available? Related features are already under development, and we will simplify the operations of expeditions, foraging, and cooking, make it easier for travelers to get their rewards and dispatch expeditions. Well, cooking is already pretty easy, isn't it? You just make it once, and bam, you're done. Now you can auto-make it. You just press the thing, scroll, and done. I don't know why they have to make it easier. Maybe like for the first time, sure, I guess, but... Foraging. I guess it's fair. Expeditions made... So, they don't say anything on, like, how they're doing it or what they're gonna do outside of just simplifying it, so that tells me this is like a secondary thing for them. This is probably gonna be 4.2 or 3 maybe. There are too many enemies listed in my adventure handbook. Finding a specific enemy that takes a long time every time I'm farming for materials. Okay. To improve their experience of fighting enemies and obtain the materials need to level up, we're going to make some tweaks to the way enemies work. Okay. The display of enemies will be adjusted to make it easier for you to locate. Okay. Additionally, after tracking enemy and reopening the page, your previous choice will be retained and you will... Thank you. That's good. That's the main thing. I don't know what that means this one. Enhancing artifacts requires a lot of clicks. Is it possible to add more boxes? What kind of question is that? Enhancing artifacts requires a lot of clicks. Is it possible to add more boxes? Similar to the enemies optimization, we want... Okay. The number of materials that can be added to enhance artifact level will be increased. Good. And the smart add feature for artifact enhancement will be developed to enable rapid enhancement level 4, 8, 12, 16. I guess not 20 because it's the max, so. As for character leveling, EXP materials will be able to be auto-added, and the level up and ascend pages will be merged. When travelers level up to the upper limit of their current level, they'll be able to... Oh, hold on, give me a second. Alright, I was up. I forgot to loop the music. Alright, there we go. So as for characters leveling, EXP materials will be able to be auto-added, and the level and ascend pages will be merged. That's right, they weren't merged, that's right. When travelers level characters to the upper limit of their current level, they will be able to ascend characters directly without having to open the ascend page. That's nice. That's it. Alright. I like this, but again, this is for new players, so this doesn't really matter too much if you ask me. It's nice, especially this. If you didn't know that you were at the limit, this was annoying, right? So this is good. The ideas for what the future are good in theory, but again, since they... Like, this one has explained very, like, a lot. So this might come first, then this. And then maybe this. This seems really odd. This just seems like... they still have daily commissions, right? But now there's another thing, called Adventure Encounter, which are in hand by hand. They don't give you extra rewards or anything, right? They're shared, remember. So like, you can't do all your daily commissions and then get all the encounter points. No, you can't do that. So it depends on how easy it is to get those encounter points. If it's like half the time as daily commissions, sure, right? But at that point, I would have just gotten rid of daily commissions in general. Okay, maybe I'll get rid of them, but I would say what you do is get rid of the filler ones and add the main one, right? Add the main one. There's like a special story that get you like achievements. Keep those in there, right? And then combine that into your account. Like, oh, so if you do the commission, you get like an account, like you get up to like here, right? That would be great. Like how Star Rail does it. I'm saying a lot of shit on Star Rail because it just has much better optimizations. I mean, so far it's fine. I'm okay with this. Nothing on like what the actual version is gonna bring to us, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. It's whatever. So that's it for this development discussion. Let me know what you think. I personally, I'll wait to see how this works. Because based on what they're telling me, I think it's gonna but I want to see how it is in action. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you all next video.